Hello my lovelies, today is Wednesday already again. I had to think there for a minute because I couldn't remember what day of the week we are at. And I have been thinking a lot about the last shaving video I did, which was the blade pairing, and I thought it might be worth mentioning 3 more razors, 2 of which are single edge blades, and the third, which is another complete set aside, which is the leaf. Now I will post a picture of the blade pairing at the end of this video, and why I think it's so important. Well, I remember the first time I used SE blades, I didn't quite know what to use for those either. So today my shave will be with the Blackland Vector, which has a Kai pink in it. I like the Kai pink especially for an SE blade because it has a scalloped edge, and if I go up close enough you can see that there, which gives you that extra bit of protection. So I like that, and today I'll be using it in the Blackland Vector. However, I mentioned, or did I mention, I can't remember, but the Bergamot Shavette takes 2 kinds of blades, a DE blade, which I will just quickly remind you, for the Bergamot I apply a different set of blades for my favorites than with DE razors, and that is, well, either the Kai pink, as I'm using in the Blackland today, or the Feather Light Professional, I'm not sure, it's Feather Light anyway. Or if you're using a DE blade, I like the Gillette Platinums or the 7 o'clock blacks. So the 7 o'clock black is sharp and mild enough, and the Gillette Platinum is just that bit sharper and very smooth. Or if you use the long blades, then you can use the Feather Light or the Kai pink. So those are my choices for the Bergamot. And now just quickly to mention the leaf, because I was thinking about this a lot. I have used Astra Greens before. However, Astra Greens, I think, don't quite do the job. So I think my choice actually would be, works best on the mild side, the 7 o'clock green, or on the sharp end is the Gillette Nasset, because that's sharp but yet very smooth. So I think those would be actually my choices for the leaf. So let's just get on with the shave. Today I am going to be using, soap-wise, a sample, and it is the Sterling Bergamot and Lavender. I'm going to be putting it into the shave bowl. I have actually no idea whether it is a soft soap or not. I'm hoping it is, because I haven't bloomed it now. Oh, I can smell, that's a very strong scent of bergamot coming through. Yes, it's a crope, so that's okay. So I'm just going to take a little bit out, and let's just, I'm using the top of this because the brush I'm using today is a little bit bigger, so that is why I'm going to be using the top of the bowl today, just to give me a bit more space. Oh yeah, I can smell the lavender as well, but the bergamot is really coming through strong. Right, and the brush I'm going to be using is, what have I done to it? I've pushed it around a bit, is the Chianti, which are like, there you can see that how lovely and mother of pearlish it looks when you turn it around in the sunlight. And this is a 24 mils synthetic. Right, so let's get started. I have in the basin next to me the usual of cold water and a flannel, just drawing up a teaspoon of cold water, and I'm going to add 1 ml into the bowl with the soap. Let me dip my brush. Let's soak it properly, shake it out so that it's good and wet. Let me adjust the camera. Here we go. Let me step back and let's lather this. Oh, let me turn this round so I can hold it better. There you go. Very fresh, very citrusy actually, this scent. I didn't know what I was going to expect. As I say, the lavender doesn't really come through that much at the moment, but it might still do. So it's getting sticky, that means I need some more water. I'm adding the rest of half a teaspoon. So that's half a teaspoon in here now. I've got to be a bit careful because I didn't take a lot of soap this time. So I don't know how it actually responds to whether it eats a lot of water or not. I do not know the soap very well. Okay, we have peaks coming, there's a shine. I'm going to add the rest of the teaspoon and hope that that's going to be okay, that I haven't drowned this. Nope, it looks like it's going to be okay. I can see it's it's working up very nice indeed. I was a bit afraid that's on the lighter side, this soap. Interesting scent. Interesting as in it's a citrus scent that sort of is different to the lime and the oranges and everything. And the lavender just makes it stronger, I think. It just boosts that bergamot scent. So you can see how lovely this is. Look at this lovely. I think I could most probably add more water. Let's have a finger test. It is light, but it has protection and glide. Now I for myself would prefer it a little bit more creamy, but having said that, it will shave very well. So let's use it as it is. Let's get to it then. Oh, no wonder I can't see out of my glasses. I've just noticed they're full of some sort of gunk. Okay, here we go. Let's wet the face. Here we go. Let's see what it feels like. feels very creamy actually on the face. Oops. What's it feel like? It's not tingling or anything. So here we go. So the Blackland Vector takes a lot of space, so there shouldn't be many passes on this one. Have I shaved just my... I have. I've shaved my hair off again as usual. It's because I haven't got my glasses on, I can't see properly. Very smooth, glides superbly. Great blade. I do love the Kai pink. A lot of you use Feather Professionals. They're a bit too harsh for my skin. Because I haven't got a manly beard, as people keep pointing out to me, as if I need pointing out of that fact. There we go. So I have a bit of a sore here. What I did was I was sewing yesterday and I wasn't paying attention to what was going on around me. And all of a sudden the dog barks and I poke myself with the sewing needle going like this. I went boop. So I poked myself badly here. Thank goodness it wasn't one of them small sewing needles, only one of the tapestry needles. So here we go, second pass, second round. Okay, let me say, I like this soap from an action point of view. The scent, however, is not my favorite, but that's personal. This Blackland Vector really is a masterpiece. Oops, wrong side. Perfectly balanced, nice and slim, weighted. Now, back to the scent. I'm thinking about the scent, what it is that is not to my liking, because the weird thing is that I like bergamot quite a lot. Now, I'm wondering whether it's just the combination of the lavender that picks up a bit of the, let's say, the slightly bitterness of the bergamot, or what it actually is. Because I like lavender and I like bergamot, but somehow this combo doesn't do it for me. But the soap itself is excellent. So that's me done. That's as close as it will get. So let me just dry my face. Now I'll use aloe first and see if there are any stings or too close. Nope, not even stinging over this bit here. Wonderful. So whilst this is just drying in a little bit, let me move the camera, pardon me, so that I can talk to you whilst I do a little bit of cleaning up here. So now to the cleaning up of this, because the, what you call it, the winding mechanism is so delicate in here, I actually do not take it out a lot because I do not want to damage this particular winding mechanism. So I just use water, and whilst that's going hot, which takes a little bit, I'll be washing my brush. And now in the winter, where everything is more damp and doesn't dry as well, what I do is I put that onto a microfiber cloth upside down over the radiator. That's how I dry my brushes and leave it there overnight. Now the warm water's coming through. So I've washed my bowl. Let's just wash off the Vector. Let the water out. I'm sorry for the noise today. Let me put it down so that the head, the blade isn't affected. There we go. Now, what I will do is I will make sure that it's really dry, and I will blow it, shake it, because you don't want any rust either, and you want to make sure that all the soap comes out as well. But thank goodness the blade gap is so good that you can actually blow through it quite well. And if you're still concerned, you can use a hairdryer on the low setting for this. And you will see underneath that you've got air there too. That keeps the Vector from blocking. So I blow through there as well, and then I will, this is the only razor I do this with, I will also lay it on the microfiber cloth this way down with the brush so that it will dry out, but of course not overnight. I won't leave it for that long, although I don't think it would actually harm. Let's dry my bowl because my face is still a teeny bit wet. Few more seconds and it will be fine. Yeah, so the soap itself has not disappointed. Works fabulously well. It's on the lighter side, which is perfect for those, for SE blades and also for shavettes, or you'd also call them barber razors. That's perfect, because you need that little bit more visual control than you would otherwise. So let me just put that aside. There we go. Let's put some cream on. I'm at the back end of my aloe moisturizing lotion, so I'll be using that. I'm still thinking about the scent. I can't really call it floral. I can't find any floral note to it. I think it said in the description floral, unless I'm imagining things. But the description will be at the back, whatever it said in the shop. So that's my aloe moisturizer. I don't think I've got much left in there, maybe for one more use. Let's just let that soak in. Let's get my glasses sorted so that I can actually see something. I have no idea what I've got on my glasses here. Did I get soap on there or something? I don't know. Right. And I think I would like to finish off with a little bit something feminine and floral, and that is the, if I hold it like this, the 25th edition Woman perfume. I don't often wear perfume, but today would have been a good day for an aftershave, but I have nothing that really fits the scent, so I'll be using this. So that is me done for today. I hope that was helpful. Please, if you are interested in blade pairing, please do look at that photo at the end of this video, because I will have paired, as I said, the shavette, the Bergamot shavette. Some shavettes don't use SE blades, they only use DE blades. Just wanted to make you aware of that. For example, there's quite a few names that only use DE blades, but one of those I had recently, which I've now sold, is the Classic Samurai. I loved it, however it needed to go into my funds, so I've only kept the Bergamot. That's the only shavette I have, because it gives me the option of two types of blades, SE or DE blades. Well, when I say DE blades, of course they're snapped in half. Same as the Leaf, that only takes DE blades, but I didn't want to do a complete different section on that. So if you do use the Leaf, as some do, and by the way, I have tagged another cut above. He's going to be doing a blade pairing video. I do not know when. And I've also tagged Sugar Daddy. He's going to be doing one too. So, but Sugar Daddy, as far as I know, only works with DE blades, and another cut above does both types. So I don't know what he's going to choose. Anyway, so I hope you're going to get something out of this video, and with lots of love to all of you, have a great rest of the week, and I will see you Saturday. Bye bye.